Hi guys, it's me Ben again, back with another metal detecting treasure hunting video. In the last time I was out, I found 12 cents and a couple rusty nails and a bullet fragment in the yard. But today I'm finally going to go up into the area I wanted to go into in the last video, but because of the rain. So it's a little windy outside today, but the rain is holding off. It's supposed to rain a little bit later in this afternoon, but I do want to show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm just going to flip the camera around really quick. So I'm outside here, and as you can see, this is like we have this little like outbuilding here. But you can see there's some stone steps right there. And supposedly, according to the guy across the street, I guess he had a path that came all the way up. You can kind of even still see like sort of a little trail that kind of goes up there, and it went to those stone paths so he could actually walk up. And I'll show you when we get up there a little bit closer, but you can still see some of the stone. There's even one stone step right on the bottom here. So he had a path that went up because it used to be a chicken coop up on the top there, and he would walk up the steps, bring the feet up and everything, he was telling me. So it's kind of cool. Like, I don't know, this is just a cool area for us to have out here by the back of our house. It's sort of like stone ruins. This house over here is actually abandoned, so sometime I might end up going through the backyard here, see maybe if they have any junk in the back. But anyway, we're gonna see if anything is up there, but I want to show you what I was talking about and show you the steps, and that's where I'm gonna head. So I'm gonna get my equipment, I'm gonna hike myself up there, and we'll see what's gonna be up on top of this little ledge, and I'll show you the view once we get up there. So let's go do some treasure hunting. So this is up at the top of the hill here. There's actually like a little path, a road that goes back there, but this is called Canada Hill, this little wildlife sanctuary that runs all through in there, connected to the quarry actually that's down the hill that way. So supposedly this is where he had owned a chicken coop. I'll show you where our house is in relation to where he had this chicken coop. So you can see, here's the back of our house is right there, just through those trees. That's the abandoned house. You see that a little bit better. That's next to it. So it looks actually like I can see some stone foundation right down in there in that area. I'm thinking that's probably where he had that chicken coop. So I'm going to be checking through some of this area all through here. We own all of this little part of the lot, actually all the way up and just a hair past this little road here. But that's going to be the main area that I'm going to be checking. Again, it's a little bit windy outside, so you're probably going to get some of that wind noise. Unfortunately, not much I can do about that. But that's the area we're going to be checking. So I'll take you down there and we'll get the equipment out, and I'll let you know if we get any hits, and then we'll dig some holes. Let's go. So as I said, I've actually never been in this area. I've been up here before, but I've never metal detected in this area. But you can see we have some chicken wire right here. Might be hard to pick up, and I'm sure you'll be able to see it. It looks like there's a good amount of other structures. There's some tires and some other lumber and wood over there. There's some right here. I know they didn't own all this land, but it looks like maybe some other people had done some stuff up here on the hill as well. But let's walk down here. This is this more specific area down here that I wanted to show you and look at specifically. It's a little bit muddy, mushy up here, but you can see it looks like there's a little stone wall that they worked their way across here. So I don't know, if that was part of the structure, but you can see it goes all the way across right there. So it looks like they had it built up a little bit. And then down in here, you have what appears to be some sort of, cement block foundation. You got a cinder block there, and then a good chunk there, and then some more right there. And again, our house, you can see it much better now. Our house is right there. That's the back of our house. So this is definitely the area in which he had the chicken coop. You can see here's some more chicken wire actually. So it does look like there's quite a bit of junk. I see some old beer cans, some broken glass and that kind of thing, so we might be picking up more junk metal. If that's the case, I might go back down to the lawn, the yard, and check up there. But alright, let's get searching. So it looks like right here in this area we're getting a pretty good signal. That's consistent. It's coming up in the 7 range right there. So let's go ahead and pinpoint it. There's your dying duck noise. So I'm going to go ahead and dig right there. I'm thinking it's going to be junk. That's my guess, but again, you never know. There's probably going to be a lot of junk up here. So I'll set up the camera and we'll dig this hole. So that took a little bit longer to find than I would have wanted to, but there it is. Not sure what this is. This looks like an old piece of, just metal, maybe off of a part or something, but yeah, nothing special. But that took a little bit longer to find than I would have thought it did. It was registering a lot of stuff in this dirt here, but there you go. There's our first find, but we'll keep searching. We're looking for better stuff. We need some coins, some money. All right, let's go. So about 6 feet away from our other spot, I'm getting something right here. So right in that range, let's see. It shouldn't be very deep. I might just be able to uncover it, but it's going to be right about in there. So we're going to dig a hole. We'll see what we got. Well, you can definitely tell he was doing a lot of work up here, because I think what this looks like to me is, let me get that out. This looks like a socket of some sorts. That's what that looks like to me. Let me know in the comments below if you have a different guess. But that would be my guess. All right, a lot of tools, or something with tools, accessories, but let's go dig another hole. So it looks like right in this area, we did get another hit. I'm going to take the pinpointer here and see if I can locate it more accurately. So right there, right here in this area, it's picking something up. Right about there. So that's where we're going to dig. So I'm going to take you with me, keep you with me here. Come on, pinpointer. Stay up there. This is kind of tough digging here. There's a lot of roots and that kind of thing, which makes it not so even holes like we had in the lawn. Oh, I think that's it right there. That's just a piece of chicken wire. Well, that makes sense. It was a chicken coop. You see it kind of wrapped around itself there. That's what that is. Just chicken wire. Okay, well, I think that was it. Let me just double check the hole. That's one of the things you always want to make sure you do is, before you close the hole back up, just run your pinpointer back in the hole. Make sure you didn't miss anything. See, it's saying there's something else over here. So let's give a little dig. Probably more chicken wire, you'd think. That would be my guess. It's a lot of rock and a lot of roots. Like I said, really is making this more difficult than digging in the yard. Well, alright, I'm going to put you down, and if I can find this, I'll show you on camera. So let me dig, and I'll be right back. So that took me a while to find, but it looks, it's hard to see. It's not really focusing very well right now either, but it looks like it could be just a part of like an old aluminum can or something. I was thinking maybe like an old door hinge because the way it's folded over, but it's so light. I think it really just has to do with the fact that it probably was like an aluminum or tin can or something, but so nothing too crazy or special, but that's what we got. So there's that find for you. Still trying to get to focus, but anyway, doesn't really want to. All right, let's dig another hole. You can see this bad boy right here was actually just tucked in here. I just took it out with my foot, didn't even have to dig for it, but metal detector picked it up. That just looks like a big old bracket. Some hinge or something. But you can see that very clearly. But that was just right there, barely even in the ground. So easy to find big stuff like this, that's for sure. But just another signs of a chicken coop or whatever it was else that he had and was doing up here. So we'll keep searching. So right by where I found that big bracket, I'm getting another decent signal. Actually, I don't trust it anymore. I can see it. You can actually see what this is. Look at this. I don't know what it is. Let me get my shovel here. But it had a long thing. It looks like, look at this. This is right by that bracket. I could tell it was like a long signal because I when I sweeped across it just kept going, and then I could see this edge of it right here. Let me see if I can pull that out now. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe looks just like a piece of like aluminum, just like maybe a support, maybe kind of the thing like something you would find on like a party tent. But this is a lot thinner. So there you go. Huh. All right, we're going to keep moving up, see if we can find some more stuff. Like I said, I think unfortunately we're just going to be finding a lot of this kind of stuff. Old tools, more junky type things. Probably not as many coins and whatnot as we'd find in the yard. But still cool to search up here and see some of this. It's, this is a history to some extent. It's history of the chicken coop that used to be here. All right, next hole. So I dug a hole. It's kind of hard to dig, but you can see this is all it is. This is just a top of an aluminum can, little pull tab can. A lot of junk. I think I'm probably going to finish up here. I've searched, dug those 4 or 5 holes or whatever, but mostly just junk up here. I'll probably come back up here later time, but I think for an hour we'll go inside, see what we got, and yeah, wrap it up inside. Let's go. All right, so one of the reasons why I quit a little bit early was because there are no trespassing signs up here, because I actually drove my car up here. There's a back road that gives us access back here, because that hill with all the leaves and stuff is a little bit too slippery and steep with me carrying everything, so I decided to drive up here. But there's these no trespassing signs, but I figure, this is part of my property, so I'm allowed to be up here. But a car pulled in up this road, which never happens, so I thought, well, maybe they're going to try to tell me off or something. I say, hey, this, I own down here, it's, no big deal. But I think it looks like it might be a drug deal. I think maybe. I don't know. There's 2 young guys that are sitting here, parked up here. I don't recognize the car, so I know they don't live up here. So I don't understand any other reason why you'd want to be up here other than if you had something going down or doing something illegal. Because literally this is the most out of the way road. I'll take you down the road actually. So I don't know what's going on, but you can barely see. Let me just show you. You can see the car back there. You can see the front of the car back there. Right to the left of me, that car. But anyway, I don't know what they're doing. You can see it just there. So I'm going to get out of here. Now they're just behind me. One of the doors is partially open. Let me flip the camera around. This is just like, it's like almost just like a one-way road. It's just a little access road for, there's 2 houses or 1 house. Actually, it might be 2 houses up here, but it just runs behind all of the houses here to the right, and that's it. So I don't know what those guys are doing, but yeah, you can see it's just this tiny little road. Probably can't even fit 2 cars on it. So anyway, weird. All right, we'll get back to the house and we'll show you what junk we got. Okay, so here are the 2 main items that I found. Some of the stuff I didn't bring back with me because it was so, it's just junk type stuff. But these I just brought in to get a closer look at because I was hoping maybe one of you could tell me what you think they are. But we got this one. Looks like it's got threads on it. That it, would screw into something or something would screw around it. But that's what that one is. Again, not sure. It's almost like the end of a garden hose or something. It's the kind of material I feel like it is, the metal anyway. So let me know if you have any guesses about what that could be. And then this one, which I'm pretty sure is it goes on a socket, like it's a socket or something, or like a cover goes over it to keep things in place. I'm not sure though, but you can see this kind of ridge in the middle. It goes around the whole thing. But this is very strong. I don't know what kind of metal it is, but it's very, very strong. I know it's dented a little bit, but it's probably been up there for a while. So there is that. Yeah, not sure what that is, but if you know, let me know in the comments below. But those are the two things. A lot of junk up there, but I'll go up there some other time and keep searching. But that's what we found for today. So yeah, anyways, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next treasure hunting video. Bye.